Good evening, my friends. Ooh, we have quite a bit. And God, this smells so good. I've got a pile next to me that we're going to discuss. We got a lot to go over this evening, so I'm going to kind of give it a minute, see if any pops on to join us, to kind of give you this evening's, I don't want to say agenda, right? Like, it's not an agenda, but there is some stuff that we really need to talk about. I do have my scent and warmer of the month for July. You all know that I am busting out some Happy Mail. That will be out of my hands before we leave. So as I tell the girls, we are on the road in 4 sleeps as of today. I have quite the lineup planned for the kiddos. Hey, Jenny, for this next eight days, once we leave, 8 days. We are leaving out Sunday morning. I am basically going to be getting everything ready to go, packing the kids in the car. Like, I'm going to have everything pre-packed. Hey, Shelly. And I just roll my children into the car. 4 out of my 5 are going with me. Because obviously my big kid had her new baby. So brand new baby is not traveling with us. Mom's chilling at home with her family. But my 4 are going, and we are going to be on the road. We are going to spend our first night on the road. Hi, Laura, in Chattanooga. And I am taking the kids to see Ruby Falls, which I'm super excited about. We did a smaller cave tour 2 years ago when we went to Pigeon Forge, and they were just crazy about it. So to be able to take them to Ruby Falls, which is an 80-minute cave tour, is going to be cool. Then we rented that cabin, like I was telling you guys about, in Clearwater, Florida. So we will be there for about Monday through Friday. And then we are heading back to Tennessee to spend a couple of days with my in-laws before we officially head home, because I have to, 1, return Lex to work, and 2, Becca has to go back to softball, and eventually I have to come home. So, all right, now that we have a couple people on, let's do a chat about the scent and warmer of the month, because tomorrow I will be making the samples of this. Like I said, I want Happy Mail out of my home before I leave, so you guys get to sniff all of the things, give it time to arrive, yada, yada, yada. So this scent is called Tahitian Twilight, and on the package I see pineapples and some wispy air, and like, it's a really, really pretty purple fragrance. So we're gonna give her a sniff, because I unpacked them today and I'm like, I want to get my notes into all the new things. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me see. What am I sniffing? It is slightly fruity. It's almost got like a musky type. Leia, no. You're just going to go out there and bark at the neighbors. She's such a jerk, you guys. Like, my neighbors are outside near their campfire or whatever. Like, they've got this like secondary setup. So it's Leia, no. It's like it's a shed, but it's not really a shed. It's got like a slider on it and stuff. And they hang out in there and watch TV and do their fire. And my dog's a jerk because she just wants to go outside and bark. It's really pretty. And now I've lost my complete train of thought. I wonder how this is going to do. I really thought that Pacific Mist was going to be super light, and then I got in the warmer, and it knocked my socks off. I feel like this is going to come through very, very well. And I'm going to do what I did when we went camping with friends at the beginning of the month. I'm just going to let her out. And I'm going to take this month's warmer with us on the trip, because I'm driving, right? I am not a fan of flying. Not because I'm scared of flying, but because flying with multiple children just makes me homicidal. I would much rather drive and be in control and be able to get out. And because I found flying is a full day affair anyhow with the kids. Like, it's morning till night. I'd rather just take a stop in the middle and take them to go see somewhere pretty. But this is really pretty. Okay, Tahitian Twilight, and I'm going to hold it down here because I don't want you all to see the warmer yet, because you're going to die. If you love bubble iridescent, you're going to love this. Okay, since he says top note is coastal waters, it does have that like fresh, kind of like fruitiness to it. Mid notes are passion flower and pineapple. I don't get any like floral, which is cool. And then the base notes are white wood. So a gentle wave of coastal waters brings together flirty passion flower, pineapple, and white woods for an evening in paradise. It is considered a fresh scent, and I would agree with that wholeheartedly. but it's almost like a slightly fruity fresh. I do like that. Okay. My bubble iridescent fans. This warmer is called Prismatic, and it is gorgeous. Absolutely freaking stunning. I will be getting... Now the big kid's coming down to yell at the dog. That's great.
From upstairs.
I'm sure you could hear her from across the wet. Oh my God, it's a purple dish. I didn't even realize that. I've seen pictures, right? But look, we got a purple dish, Lex. She's over there eyeballing it because as much as she likes to say that she's her own person, her and her mama got an awful lot in common, including our favorite. Why am I put this back away? We're gonna plug that sucker in, including our favorite color, which happens to be purple. So we're always constantly battling over whose favorite color is purple, but it's both. She just doesn't like to agree to that. Okay. I cannot wait to get into this guy. Oh my. Oh, this is happiness. This is happiness in a box, you guys. Let's see what we got going on here. Look at this sucker. Oh, yeah, baby. I love all things shiny and sparkly, and it's going to look so cute in our cabin, and I can't wait. Because this puppy is going on the road. It is going on a road trip because I don't have to just take my wall fans. Like when I've flown, right, and I will be flying to Charlotte, North Carolina for Cincy family reunion at the end of July because basically I'm only living in my house half of the month. I will take wall fans with me, but because I am driving, I will get to take this gorgeous baby with me. And we will set it up in our hotel room and all of that. It does have the notch out for your cord, of course. So it sits flat. And it is a 25 watt. I know. You can almost guarantee that anything that comes in the purple bar, I'm going to like. Since he saves all of their best fragrances for their signature color, the purple. I know, Jenny, I knew you were going to love this because it screams bubbled iridescent all over the place. I think you have rewards, though. We're going to have to take a look at that. I think you're sitting on them. Come on, light bulb. Where are you going?
Just came down here to hydrate.
Oh, okay. Fine. I thought you were coming down here to take care of the dog. Don't you want to take her up to your bed with you?
I already got the other one.
I figured you did because she wasn't down here. Storm just helps herself to Lexi's room whenever she wants to. Okay, so we're going to light it up. But first, I got to get it plugged in. I did find my other extension cord the other day. I just can't remember where I found the dang thing. Can you let her in now that you let her out, please? No. I'm just going to leave it for Mom, even though Mom's in the middle of stuff. It's fine. I'll just plug in real quick, and then I'll fetch the dog. Okay. All right. I go let the dummy in. I swear. Come on. Go find your Lexi. She left you. Where's your kid? Leia, go find your kid. Okay. Sorry for the motion sickness. Hopefully that will be the end of her trying to go out. Okay. Oh, she's going up the stairs. Sorry. I am definitely amused by that. All right. So we've got our dish. It's a nice big dish too. So I love when they give us a good big dish. I love the purple. Oh my gosh. I love purple. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know why I'm turning it. It looks the same on all sides, but you got all these like diamond patterns in it, and it's got like this purple, gold, green glow to it. Your dish, of course, like it looks super bright on camera, but this is a super bright warmer. I would not put this in a bedroom, but it is going to look bangarang in the main living space of our cabin when we get there, which, by the way, is in the trees and has its own little thing. And my grandpa lives about an hour and 15 minutes from there, so he is gonna turn the light off. Oh, the overhead light. Hang on. Let me do that. that back around. But he's going to come visit us. So let me kill the lights in here. All right, we're in the dock. And this is what it looks like lit up. I don't want to, let me try to, I'm trying to get like a good spot. There we go. That is a good spot that shows what it looks like all lit up. It's pretty freaking cool, you guys. I love it when they do shiny stuff. It makes my heart so happy. Okay, we're going to turn the big light back on so we're not completely in the dark. But, okay, got those on. So this is going to be the July warmer of the month. It will be available starting July 1st. Beautiful. Okay, it is going to be 10% off, and believe it or not, this one is very, very nicely priced. You're welcome. It is normally $55, but it's going to be $49.50 for the month of July. So, if you guys did not see earlier, I am looking to snag me up some hostesses for some fun, I'm going to call them catalog parties, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I do not want to sit on Facebook scrolling, right? I'm about to leave town. I do not want to, I don't know. It's hard to like pick a date and time that works for so many people to get together. Although everybody's local, wants to do a coffee date. I'm a coffee girl. Let me buy a cup of coffee. But we can get together however you want to, but we can help you earn this one for free, for your half off. That is always my goal, but I will send sample packs right to your friends' doors. And I try to do all the work. So that is for July. But with that being said, with every new month, we have things that are leaving. We have things that are leaving. Primarily, y'all, Bring Back My Bar. Bring Back My Bar is ending. So I will be sending text messages to anybody who purchased any of the Bring Back My Bars as a reminder you want to set up Scentsy Club before this month is over. We have all the way till the 30th, which, y'all, is 3 days. 3 days to secure your bars. And I'm going to show you my quarterly club that arrived today, right? So I have two clubs. I have a club that comes every single month because I'm an addict and I need a 12-step program. And then I have a club that comes quarterly. So every 3 months, right? It comes every 3 months, 4 times a year. Y'all are going to look at me and be like, you're a nutcase, because everybody always does. But when you see what I have in here, you will see why I have a hard time parting with it. But we are going to talk about some things, because I have some Bring Back My Bars that I'm not going to be able to live without, and I have to make some cuts. I hate that word. Okay, so first and foremost, Bring Back My Bar. The other things leaving are the Peter Pan collection, so the Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust Warmer, Tinkerbell Bar. Our Father's Day collection is leaving with the 2 bars, High Mountain Lake and Desert Rock and Citron. That will be going in my club. Like, I can live without High Mountain Lake. I can't live without Desert Rock and Citron. It's gonna be in there, which is why we're gonna talk some of this stuff, because I'm gonna have to let some stuff go. We will also be losing Strawberry Lemon Cake. Okay, that will officially be retiring. If Strawberry Lemon Cake is on your love it list, I'm not a huge lemon fan. I love bakery. That's not one of my favorites. You're going to want to put that in your club as well. And then all of our bricks. All of our spring bricks will be leaving. So Orchard and Apple by the Sea, Beach Daisy, Strawberry, Summerberry Melon. I can't think of the other two. Pink Apple and Nectarine. Oh, and that nasty Cucumber and Cactus Water. So if those are in your life and you love them and you can't live without them, you can get them in a regular size bar through Scentsy Club. You don't have to do the full giant brick, okay? Right now we're going to talk about my club. And then we're going to talk about what I'm going to be adding for Bring Back My Bar, okay? So I'm going to kind of just pan down here. All right, this is my quarterly club stack. I think the last time I looked, I have some like 44 items or 56 items or something. It doesn't seem crazy to me, but every time I show it off, people think I'm a crack addict. So I'm just saying. One of the things that I do love, obviously, with with club, it's my number one thing is bring back my, always get my bar. So every single one of these scents in here is retired. You cannot get them anymore. I'm sorry. I'm about to make y'all jealous. I automatically get the 10% off of all of these bars by having it in my club. And then I do get an additional half off item, which I use my quarterly club to get the new air filters for my air purifier that I showed the other day with all the dust bunnies living on it. I don't have to change that very often. I only get one filter quarterly. So it really does a nice job. And I will be getting a second one for the girls' room. I have been saving up in one particular party of mine to get the credit so that I can get the air purifier for free. Okay? That is one of the beautiful things about what I do. I won't have to pay for the thing. But, okay, let's talk some club edits, okay? First and foremost, I get 2 bars quarterly of Gimme Candy. This was a scent of the month from, it was our Halloween scent, so it came out in September so we could get it in October. I'm obsessed with this. I'm sorry. I love me a good caramel. I love me a good sweet caramel. I'm hoping, like Hades, that this gets into the new catalog. But since I can't guarantee it, Gimme Candy will go nowhere. Okay? So I get 2 bars quarterly. That gives me 8 bars a year. And I do warm this throughout the year. And I will not be taking, it is not on the chopping block. When we get to a chopping block one, I will tell you. Actually, we have a chopping block one right here, World Traveler. Okay, this has been, and my sister-in-law is, every time I sniff it, damn it. Oh, sorry, dang it. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. This is a really fresh, clean, strong, manly scent. It is potentially on my chopping block, though. I have an addiction to manly scents. So, oh man, I wrote it on my list, and now this is my problem, you guys. This is my problem. I'm like, oh, I can live with that. Yeah, no, maybe I can't. Okay, so I don't really want to put you in the maybe pile now that I'm sniffing you again, because it's like when I get it in, right? Like I use it right away. Shoot. Okay, World Traveler. Darn it. Okay, another one in my quarterly club is Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. This was another scent of the month. You guys, it's so freaking good. It's a caramel pumpkin. It's a caramel pumpkin. This is maybe on my chopping block. I'm going to maybe this. I'm going to table this as a maybe. Because I think I could probably, like if Scary Good, which is the pumpkin pie scent, makes it back, I could probably mix it with like Gimme Candy or the salted caramel toffee to get close. Like I could potentially recreate that. I'm just saying. Okay, so that's a maybe on my chopping block. I think I have 2 bars of this. I just added this from the last round. I did do 2 bars of vanilla cream. This was newly added to my club from the last Bring Back My Bar. This is just vanilla coffee creamer. I am constantly looking for a good plain vanilla to mix with some other things. Like when we get a high spice scent, because I'm super sensitive to the nose burners, I want something other than vanilla bean buttercream to be able to mix and tone down some spice, especially with, you know, we'll get new fragrances in the fall. Some of those will be spice. I'm hanging on to vanilla cream for the time being. So I've got 2 of those, and it's just a really nice vanilla mixer. Graduation. This is not on my chopping board. So this is like a, what is the best way to describe it? Again, I'm sorry. You guys can't get any of these. This is my addiction. This is, like, I really, like, sometimes you feel bad going over my club because I've got all these great bars. And I'm like, I can't give them to you. But this is almost like a vanilla, it's like a vanilla suede kind of scent. We have vanilla suede in here. I swear to goodness, I ordered some vanilla suede. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. I like this better. I like this better than vanilla suede. This has a more vanilla-y, leathery kind of scent to it. And apparently, as we learned the last time I went live with my kid, she's been heisting all of my bars. I've been looking for it. And I'm like, oh, that's right. It's in my quarter. No, she took them all. She took them all. Oh, goodness. I hate to say this. Perk Me Up is on my chopping block. I have a couple coffee scents in here. This did not end up performing the way that I remembered it when I lived in a 500 square foot house. It hurts my feelings because I love coffee everything. But, and it was one of mine and James's original bars. I voted my butt off. You guys helped me vote for this. It just is not performing in my space, right? Like every space is different. Okay. That is it's every home is unique, right? Like your airflow is different. Your layouts are different. Your rooms are different. The things that are in your space are different. And it's definitely very different than the 500 square foot house that I used to have when James and I first moved in together. So I hate to say it, but I think Perk Me Up is going to get the boot because I ended up falling in love with hazelnut latte, and I have a bar, one of my favorite coffee bars. It's Coffee Tree. It's in here somewhere. Giant stack. So I'm thinking so far we're down to space for two bars. Okay. Moana Spirit of Motunui. Sorry, not going anywhere. I actually melted that today in the front room, just because I was craving something fruity. But Moana goes nowhere. Nowhere. My Dear Watson. Not on my chopping block. This has been in my club and kicked out of my club before and brought back when it was part of the Father's Day collection. I was so sorry with myself that I did that. And I will never make that mistake again. This is another one of our original bars. It just smells... It smells like James's Hollister cologne, right? It stays. It's not going anywhere. I know I have 2 bars of this. Where's your buddy? Oh, Toffee Butter Crunch. Again, another bring back my bar. This, like we have salted caramel toffee, but this one has almost like a buttery crust to it. It stays. It stays, you guys. I'm so bad. Like, I love it. And it's so good to mix with other things. It's so good to mix with other things. I can't part with it. It has to stay. It has to live there. Let's see. I've already found this one. The Worm Pumpkin Drizzle. I've already found Perk Me. Like I said, I hand wrote myself a list so that we didn't have to go through like the screen like we normally do. Glacier Water. This was also another scent of the month. So I popped this in my club. I really do love it. It is a fresh scent, but it's got like a manly cologne-y kind of undertone. And it's literally the only fragrance of wax that I've melted in my house that my father-in-law has commented on. Like hardcore commented on, like, I love this. What is this? I need this. They've got a new house that just got put on their property. I had it as a maybe. I think it's got to stay. And I think I'm going to have to bring him that bar as a congratulations on your new home. And you can melt wax again because you're not living in a camper. I'm so excited to see them, by the way. And I just lost a bar. Like, we're really, really freaking excited to see them. So, all right. This will stay forever. Red Berries and Spruce is also in my quarterly club. I was so sad that this did not stay in the catalog. This is one of my favorite pine scents. It's got this red berry, right? It's almost like a cranberry, but it's like a super sweet cranberry. And it's, oh, like I can't even begin to describe. It's not just, it's spruce pine, right? Like if you've ever gone to the Christmas tree farm, there's a very distinct scent difference between spruce and regular pine. Oh my God, I love this. And not only that, my sister Julie would hunt me down and stab me if I ever got rid of this because it's her favorite scent too. It's her favorite Christmas tree scent. Like very snowy spruce, not as good. I love very snowy spruce, but there's something special about this one. It has to stay. Oh, this is on my chopping block. It's Love. It's Love is on my chopping block. I do like this fragrance. It is a very unique, this was part of a Valentine's Day collection, but I had added it for Haley originally. This was Haley's bars. And she has not been reaching for it. She's not been reaching for this. So that is a maybe that its love will come out of my club. Maybe. We've already discussed World Traveler is staying. I'm only at 3 bars, you guys. The struggle is real. This is Haley's #1 reach. Bubblegum. No, it is not Love Spell. Love Spell has peach. Love Spell is extremely popular. It was voted back for Bring Back My Bar once before. I guarantee you it will come back at some point. Get voted back at some point when it is back up for voting. This is like a sweet yet tart, almost perfumey kind of berry fragrance. It's super, super unique, which is why we love it so much. But it's like the only place that I ever really melt this is in the girls' room. I still have some body care in this. We had the body cream when that came out, which I absolutely love. But really, the only place that I melt that is the girls' room. And Haley is perpetually on a bubblegum kick. So it just smells like, you know, that old hard pink gum that you used to get out of the baseball cards? It is 100% that. I would never melt this in my house again if I got a choice, but my children would revolt. They love the bubble gum. It has to stay. Okay. My hero. This one hurts my heart. This one hurts my heart that they took it out of catalog. And I know they were making room for White Amber Antique, which is a phenomenal scent, and I do love it. I love all the woodsy, but my hero has that natural white birchwood in it. I also have a hoard of pods from clearance. Don't judge me. That I'm using sparingly. My hero will never, ever, ever come out of my club. It will never make the chopping block. It's fantastic. Okay, I did throw Blue Coconut Beach into my quarterly club to get it one more time because I knew it was processing. It's not locked down. You can change it all the way up until the day before. I just wanted to see. I don't think I need to keep this. It was really light in my bedroom. I don't think I need to keep this in my quarterly club. I like it, but I like Wildflower Cotton better. And I love it, right? Like, I love all things coconut, but you know me, I like my fragrances to kick me in the teeth. I want to walk into a room and be like, ooh, I gotcha. This is just too light for me. So we've got 3 for sure, maybe 4. I'm still on the fence about that it's love, just because it's so unique. First day of fall. Okay, first day of fall. I am going to, for the moment, leave it be. Okay, because here is why I put some of these in my quarterly club. First day of fall is one of my favorite fall fragrances. It's got that gorgeous, like, fresh fall days and a little bit of apple sweetness in it. Like, oh my God, it is one of my all-time favorite fall bars. But we will know before my quarterly club runs again, right? Because as a consultant, I will get a look at the end of next month. Okay, when I leave at the end of July to go to what they call Scentsy Family Reunion. I'm going to Charlotte. I'll be gone for 4 days, 5 days. And really it's just one giant Scentsy party, right? Like with all my Scentsy friends, all my Scentsy sisters, there's 16 of us going. And I cannot, like, I've met several of these ladies in person and I love them. And I'm getting to meet some new people that I've gotten to know through our group or through, I do a Wednesday night meeting with a lot of us kind of thing. Like it's a really good time and I'm really looking forward to this, but I will get my sneak peek at the upcoming catalog and some things that will be coming for fall ahead of time. So if first day of fall makes it back, which I think it will, then I will be able to take first day of fall out of my club, which will help compensate for some of the things I'm about to add to my club, okay? So first day of fall technically is on the chopping block, but I will not actually take it out until I know it's safe, right? If they don't bring it back, it's safe. Little Mermaid, Kiss the Girl, stays. It's this aquatic fruity scent that I cannot get enough of. It's just, it's super clean. Love it. Okay, Winterberry Apple Tea. This is another example of why I use my quarterly club as a placeholder, okay? For things that might come back, might not come back. I don't know. I'm not willing to risk it. Winterberry Apple Tea is one of those. It's just really good. Although I will say that if they discontinue Winterberry Apple Tea, there is a really good chance that people will be storming the Scentsy Capitol at home office, shaking the daylights out of them. Winterberry Apple Tea is amazing. It is amazing. And I don't think it's just a fall scent. I will warm this year round. It's just this really deep like apple and plum. It's so good. Apple cherry strudel. Not on my chopping block. Okay. I know it's like a one day and done, right? Like you get 6 hours of bangerang power and then it's gone, but it's gorgeous. Now, normally this has been one that carries through from catalog to catalog to catalog, right? Like it normally sticks around in spring and summer. And they took it out of spring and summer. So I don't trust them. I don't trust them. It stays. Okay. Toasted marshmallow. This has been in my club for quite some time. It is just a very lovely, smoky, toasty marshmallow scent. I've had it from the Easter collection for ages. Not on my chopping block, you guys. It's a good mixer. I like it. Sheer leather. Not my bar. Can't be on the chopping block. My brother-in-law will revolt. It's his very favorite scent of all time. And he has to have his 4 bars a year. He just does. And it's really good. I am, however, going to put a couple bars of Saddle Up in my club. And I am going to put some bars of Vanilla Suede in my club as well. Because literally the only thing he likes is the fresh leather scents. So, Crumb Top. There might be 2. Oh, yeah. Two things of Crumb Top. Okay, because we are bakery starved in the catalog, you guys. I'm sorry, we are. It's so good. It's just that brown sugar crumble on the top of like apple crisp. Oh, God, it's so good. I love it by itself. Mostly I really love it by itself. I love that brown sugar note. Can't leave. Sorry. Has to stay. Caramel buttercream. For right now, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Caramel buttercream has to stay. I think some of the buttercream collection will likely make the catalog. My guess is peppermint buttercream, which is on... That one's in my monthly club. Even though I don't melt that one monthly, that's the most popular one right now. So I want a good stock of it come Christmas time because peppermint is like a one day and done. So caramel buttercream, really good. Stays. Fiji flour. I did reduce. I used to get 2 bars of this a month. Or 2 bars of this quarterly. I have reduced it down to 1 bar a year. Or 1 bar quarterly. Sorry. Because I still love it. I really, really love it. But I can get my Fiji flour fixed in laundry. And Fiji flour and Fluffy Fleece are just, I can't. I need them forever. It's so good. So, happy there. So I was able to reduce that. Alice in Wonderland, we're all mad here. This is the closest I can get to Monstropolis. I really want that Monsters Inc. wax back. But this is a really good, fruity, dark, deep, tart plum. I do like the tart plum scents. So she stays. Guys, I'm still only over here with 4 bars on my chopping block. Shoot. Wildflower cotton. Like I told you, this is a new ad before Mother's Day went away. I really like it in my bedroom. I really, like it's not a powdery floral. It is a deep floral. But that cotton note is the predominant note for me. It's so good in my bedroom. Falling apples. This is a placeholder. If falling apples, this is a nice deep apple scent from the fall with a hint of that woodsy note that I really, really enjoyed. It's a placeholder. It will likely come back in the fall catalog. I'm playing it safe. I've seen crazier things. I've seen brand new scents only go 1 round and then disappear. So I just wasn't risking it because we got a lot of apple to choose from and I'm real picky about my apple. So around the campfire, I am going to take this out. I know, shocking, right? But I do love around the campfire. But Everything that I have used around the campfire for was to get close to Rustic Lodge. And now that Rustic Lodge is going to go in my club, I'm going to give a roll of the dice and take around the campfire out of my quarterly club and be brave. I'm going to be brave because I can tell you right now, truthfully, I will reach for Rustic Lodge every time over around the campfire. So it can go. Cranberry muffin. The last Bring Back My Bar. I threw one in there. I didn't even remember. Like, I think I warmed it once and then I was like, well, I liked it. But I don't know that I like it enough to keep it. So I'm going to give it another go before. And like now all these scents are running together. I should have made coffee. I've got my empty coffee cup. This is a maybe. I'm going to have to, why am I almost getting like a banana-y scent out of this? That's weird. I think my nose is just, I don't know. Almost kind of smell banana in that right now. I'm not sure why. It's probably just all in my head. Oh, here is my beloved coffee tree. Now this is a coffee that performs in my kitchen, in my space. And it is just straight like coffee with a hint of cream. Just a hint of cream. Coffee tree stays. Root beer float. This is on the chopping block. It doesn't last me very long. It's fun, but it doesn't last very long. Red, white, and berry pie. No, my friend, but this one stays. This is different. This is probably going to my Wormers tomorrow. I love this one. Red, white, and berry pie. It is a cherry pie with that really nice buttery crust note. It stays. And last but not least, Bright Cider Life. This is an apple cider scent, and I'm freaking scared for it because the pods are in clearance. This goes nowhere. I'm sorry. This is a really good, it reminds me of an apple cider slushie at the orchard. It really is. So like County Line Apple Orchard by us does apple cider slushies. This is dead on County Line Apple Orchard slushies. So that one stays. Okay. So now that we've gone through all of these things, and we have my chopping block for my quarterly club. Okay. I will also tell you that there are 2 bars. Pinkberry Fluff is going to come out of my monthly club. It's just coming out. I had put in there for Haley. Last minute decision. It can come out. I'm on the fence about Mango Margarita. I have a decent stash of that, and I kind of sort of feel willing to roll the dice that it might return next spring and summer. I probably should have put it in my God, that's so good. I should have put that in my quarterly club so that I could balance it out. So Mango Margarita is a maybe on my monthly. But all right, you guys, let's talk what is getting added so I can see how many of these I really have to chop. Let's just talk about that for a minute. Okay, beach. It was okay for me. It does remind me of the Yankee Candle Sun and Sands, but that honeydew, I don't need beach. I don't need beach. Cashmere pear. Lynn, I know we discussed this one yesterday. I'm in love with cashmere pear. It has to stay in. It's going to go quarterly, right? So quarterly. So for every bar that I'm going to add to quarterly, I have to take one out. So I think first and foremost, the very first bar that I can take out of quarterly is this root beer float. It just doesn't perform for me the way I want it to all the time. Cherry vanilla. I didn't even get more cherry vanilla, you guys. I didn't get it. I'm on the fence about that one. That one's a maybe. Just because it is such a popular scent and Lexi really liked it. Okay, Churro. Monthly. I love Churro. I am going to replace Pinkberry Fluff with Churro. That is spot on for my bakery in the kitchen. Love and Kisses Mini Roses. Bye-bye. Fuzzy Blanket. Sorry, no. Ghostly Greetings. Nah, can live without. Happy Birthday. That is also going to be monthly. I already know that for a fact. That is such a good vanilla cake scent. That's going to mix with everything. So, like I said, I need to make space for it, which is why I'm thinking Mango Margarita is probably going to get the boot. Because I try not to add too many new. Harbor's Edge, yes. Okay, Harbor's Edge I will do quarterly, which means something else has to come out. Blue Coconut Beach. Okay, Blue Coconut Beach can go. Harbor's Edge is better. Hemingway, I like it. I can live without it. My Wish, bleh. Painted Leaves, nah. I probably need to get a 6-pack of that before it goes, just to have a couple, but I know that Painted Leaves gets really juicy. So I think I'm just going to throw that into quarterly for the time being and save space for it. And I think I will take out Perk Me Up in its place because I have coffee. Plum and White Woods is already in my monthly club. Rustic Lodge. I'm almost feeling like I need a bi-monthly because Rustic Lodge is going to have to go in my monthly club, you guys. It just is. Southern Sweet Tea, can live without that. I don't like peach, sweet pea, and vanilla. I can live without that. Vanilla Suede is going to need to go into quarterly for my brother-in-law for sure. And I think Cranberry Muffin's going to get the boot. Yeah, we're going to take Cranberry Muffin out of there. Watermelon Patch. Everybody loves the Watermelon Patch. Even Lex loved the Watermelon Patch, but I don't think I need it monthly, so I think that one's going to go quarterly. And we will kick out Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. For that, I don't need White Sands and I don't need White Out. So, that being said, my 2 maybes, for the time being, can stay. I know, I'm just doing an even swap. And I think I might have one more bar in my monthly that I can boot. What do I got in there? I might give French Lavender the boot. I added it in, and then I melted it in the girls' room, and I'm like, French Lavender can probably go to make room for Rustic Lodge. I also have Stitch in my monthly club, and then Angel in my quarterly club, but they're not in here. I knew they were returning, so I took them out to not get extra bars. So I guess Around the Campfire can keep its safe place. And the unique bar of its love gets to stay. But, all right, you guys, that is my overview of my club making decisions. We gave 5 of them the boot. Be proud, be proud. We took 5 bars out and we're putting 5 bars in. That's saying something for me. I don't like to trim my club. Usually I just keep stacking them. So I'm proud of myself. So those 5 will go. But like I said, I will send follow-up text with you guys tomorrow in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, if you guys have not already claimed your mystery box, for those of you who want it, make sure you double check down below. Okay, so that one is going to be available. It is beach time is the theme. It will not be another whiff box. I did get that question. That was something I was playing with to get you guys early access to the summer collection and to try out a few new things. This month's box will be, like you're used to, 100% curated by me, 100%, okay? And it is all themed around our vacation, the scents, the look, the feel, the goodies, everything. So that's it. I'll send text tomorrow, but for this evening, you guys, I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.